Hello, everybody. This is Pastor Willie, and this is the encouraging word for today. God speaks, and we respond to what God's word says to us. And that's how life changes. That's how we change. That's how we fulfill our purpose in God. But there's one word that's the foundation of that process of life change, of hearing and applying what God says to us. It's not the word obedience. It's not the word intelligence or ability or spirituality or our background or anything else that we normally think would be what is required. And David, in this closing verse of Psalm 19, which is a beautiful verse, a beautiful psalm of how God speaks and how we respond. In Psalm 19, in this last verse, David shows us what is the key to listening and responding to God. Listen to what David says in Psalm 19, verse 14. May these words of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be pleasing in your sight, Lord, my rock and my redeemer. I just have to read that again. It's so beautiful. May the words of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be pleasing in your sight, Lord, my rock and my redeemer. Can you sense it? Can you sense the desire in David's heart? David had one desire in his life, and that was to be pleasing to God. And that's the key word, desire. When we have our desire above every other desire to be pleasing to God, that our words, that the thoughts of our hearts will be pleasing to God, then we've got it. You know, David had all his ups and downs, his failures, his successes, but he had one desire through every circumstance in life, to be pleasing to God. It's nice to please people, please your family, your spouse. It's nice to please your boss, your neighbors, your family, everybody around you. It'd be wonderful to please them. But David had one desire that superseded all of those things. That was that he would be pleasing to God. And when that becomes your one desire and my one desire to please God, everything else falls into place. And we will be like David, will become people after God's own heart. So Lord, may these words of our mouth and the meditations of our heart be pleasing in your sight. God bless you. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.